everyone. It is Monday. We're kicking off the week here. Yes, we are. We are kicking off the week. We are kicking off the week. Are you ready to kick this week off? Did you take today off? Did you labor all day? What did you do today? That is what we want to know. That is what we want to know, people. Tell me about your day and what you are excited about, what you are grateful for this Monday, the 6th of September. Tell me about what you are excited about in your world. I can't believe it's hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. Dazzle, it is treat time. It is. Glad to have you here tonight, Adele. Did you have a big family get together earlier? You with your cousins and stuff tonight? Oh, can't believe it's Rosh Hashanah already. We're already on Happy New Year. I can't believe it. But that's a good thing because we are looking for sweetness in the new year. So whether you're Jewish or not, we can all use a little more sweetness in our new year. That is where we roll tonight. I am gonna roll quick tonight because I am just prior to dinner tonight, but I am gonna roll things quick tonight, and we're gonna hop right into the Good Morning Good Night book. The Good Morning Good Night book is how we start this program every night. Tonight, if you are following along in the book, we are on page 154. 154. Good morning. Don't wait on anyone to make your favorite thing. Make your own favorite thing. Go. That is a good lesson. That is. Well, I want to say right up top, because I know some of you are tuning in for the 941. I don't have that tonight. I will have it tomorrow night. So we will step through the 941X. The 941X. We got the X up there. We're going to do that tomorrow night. We're going to hop on the 941X tomorrow night. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. If you have any problems with Facebook, Rebecca's got the link in there, in the comments there for you if you need to hop on over to YouTube. But we're broadcasting live on both tonight. But we will have the 941X. We got it up on the wall. We got the X up there. We will step through that tomorrow. I have been working my highlighter. I've been highlighting what's important and getting there. You know, the funny thing is for as good as I am with numbers and all the other stuff, I'm not good at creating graphics and stuff. So like creating things that highlight and that I can create a highlighted version for that will upload well. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be functional. So I will tell you that. I will tell you that it will not be the prettiest. You're like, did Neil use Canva for this? Or what did Neil use to create this? It won't take any rocket science to realize that I did not do anything fancy except for make it show up so that it was yellow. So you got that. Oh, well, I'm glad you're at least able to Zoom, and I'm glad you were able to be with Charlotte. And, did Dazzle get an extra sweet treat? As we kick off the new year, I think Dazzle deserves something good. So I will have that tomorrow night. So you're going to want to have that information be ready in your mind for tomorrow, because you're going to want the stuff you're supposed to have, the PPP deposit date, the amounts of PPP you spent on payroll, the number of weeks your PPP was used, okay, or that you set on your forgiveness form, not necessarily how you spent it, not necessarily exactly the exact payrolls you spent it on, but the number of weeks you set on your PPP forgiveness form. Your sales by quarter for 2020 versus 2019, or any government restrictions your area was under. Occupancy is the big one. Masks do not count. We just sold a bunch of masks today. Even just sold some online. Payroll journals, wages per person by the quarter, and the spreadsheet that I gave you are the things to have in your mindset ready. Spread across your desk as we sit and calculate this out for you. We will do that tomorrow night. We will 941x tomorrow night. Yes, we will. I think that's awesome that you do with the cousins, the Zooms. We're all spread out. My cousins and I are all spread out all over the country too. But there are pockets of us. There's a large age spread between all of us, and there are pockets of us at really different age tiers that stay in touch on a semi regular basis. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to keep family connected. We've come a long way from when the immigrant neighborhood that my father grew up on. I think of that often down on Broadway in Schenectady, New York, where half the street was the Jews and the other half of the street was the Italians, and the kids met in the middle and shared what mom or grandma was cooking. It was an interesting environment, the stories, but happy Labor Day, Rose, and happy New Year, Lashana Tova, to any of our Jewish listeners that are tuning in tonight. I hope you had a great day, Rose. I really do. I hope all is well in your world. I do. I wanted to share a couple of quick things tonight because I'm going quick tonight because you're right in the middle. That's awesome, Adele. I'm more towards the bottom. I'm glad you had a relaxing day, Rose. I not so much, but I was running all over the place. But my driver's on vacation this week, and so I had to fill in a little bit with that. But and the stores were busy, so that was a good thing too. So all in all, a good day. But I love that. I love that spread, and I love the rare occasions when most of us are together for some family event, and there's those pictures. You come across those. I just got some weird stuff for you tonight. And some of this is I've been holding for a couple of days. On September 2nd, 1969. This debuted at Chemical Bank in Rockville Center, New York. Any guesses what that is? What debuted in 1969, September of 1969 at Chemical Bank in Rockville Center, New York? Think about that for a second. That's an impromptu Labor Day trivia for you. In just crazy stuff, Lucky Charms has dropped an album. Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. They've dropped an album as General Mills is trying to embrace digital channels. Magically Delicious. The album Magically Delicious features 8 songs in different genres dedicated to the cereal's marshmallow charms. Home Depot is now not the only one that is owning its own container ship. Walmart, American Eagle are solving their supply chain challenges by investing in shipping companies. American Eagle bought Seattle-based logistics startup Airterra last month, and Walmart and Home Depot have got their own ships now. It's just crazy. I meant to have this on Self Care Sunday, okay, but are you feeling stressed? Take some time for some play. Games, actual getting out a board game, and other activities like that reduce stress and help people avoid burnout, according to researchers. Play makes you more productive. It relieves stress. It improves brain functionality. It stimulates your mind and boosts creativity. And when you're playing, it improves relationships and your connection to others. So put away the phone and open up a board game or a card game and just play. Um, but on this day, in September 1969, at Chemical Bank in New York was the America's first ATM machine debuted. First ATM machine debuted in 1969. I mean, that is, I would have thought actually a little later than that, just because I remember when they came upstate New York. I remember when they came upstate. Shoot, I remember when you can get a $5 bill from an ATM. I remember when you can get a $5 bill from an ATM. Adele, you have probably heard this term, but I mean, because everybody, working so much in the travel and meeting space. Okay, you know, one of the big concerns with all the airlines and everything and all the hotels is when will business travel be back? And the term being coined is bleisure. When will bleisure bring business travel back? Leisure, where you mix business and leisure travel. So bleisure. I'm not sure the term bleisure will catch on, but I know most of us, most store owners, mix business and pleasure. Mix business and pleasure. Um, in a rare we've heard a lot of fraud in the PPP, and I even knew about this when it happened, when this franchisee of Golden Corral in upstate New York actually got sued by his bank for making a fraudulent application and everything else, and that was last year. But he's actually fighting back, and he's got they had a forensic auditor clearing him of the PPP fraud allegation, and he's actually cross-suing the bank. Yeah, and everything. So this is actually getting very interesting to see, actually, because most of the fraud cases are like, oh, I can't believe you caught me with the PPP. This guy is actually fighting back, and it's going to be interesting. He's got a lot of stuff going for him with that, and he actually also got a couple $1 million from the Restaurant Revitalization Fund. So it is actually going to be interesting to follow this case and see how this ends out. And it's interesting the way the bank jumped on his fraud, what they alleged as fraud, and froze his accounts and different things, and wasn't instructed to do so by the SBA, which is another thing that makes this case a little different. But it is going to be interesting to follow. Yeah, the term is really weird, Adele. I thought that term bleisure was kind of fun, weird. It is just leisure with a B in front of it. Leisure with a B in front of it, and that's what they're hoping. If people can mix a little business and onto their leisure trips, that will help spark business travel being back. Hey, Kitty, good evening to you. Great to have you here tonight. But also talking PPP, lending groups are again pushing Congress for easier loan forgiveness and raising the $150,000 ceiling to $350,000. I honestly do not think Congress is going to do anything with this, but there were hearings this past week, and there are several groups that are pushing for it, and for simplicity and everything else, for further simplicity. There's some of the, I think part of the problem is the, you have some simplicity with the banks that have opted in to use the PPPs, the SBA's forgiveness system, and you have others, the big guys who are not, and the big guys are the ones that most of the small business owners are having a problem with. So a lot of small business owners are having problems with the big guys getting their loans forgiven. Really small businesses ending out owing, several $1,000s. And the real problem not being able to get a person. Like I can call Enterprise, I could find somebody in Enterprise tonight. I could call somebody cell and get a hold of somebody, or email somebody, and nobody is going to take your call at Bank of America that knows anything or that will return your call or any. And I throw Bank of America out there. I don't mean to soil their name. Any of the big banks. Take your pick. Take your pick of the big banks. No worries, Kitty. Great to have you here. I hopped on early because I'm trying to get off for dinner. And we're going to do the 941X tomorrow night, but I know you're in good shape with that, so I'm not worried about you there. Although I know we have to look at why they changed one of yours. So, but that is where I'm going to leave you guys tonight. We will pick up tomorrow night with the 941X, so I expect that to give you lots of questions for the next couple of nights, and we'll fill a few nights of question and answer, but I think it will be easier for you once you have a visual. So I'll get that up there tomorrow for you so that we can do that. You know what else I do? This video and everything I talk about. This video and everything I talk about goes over to narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you. All the files, all the links, everything is over there, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, you can ring the bell. Ring the bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. We can help everybody make it to the other side. I'm here every night at more 8 than ish, live in the Narts private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube. But if you have a question in between, you just email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. That's where we start. If you were not here at the top of the program, our Good Morning on page 154 is Good Morning. Don't wait on anyone to make your favorite thing. Make your own favorite thing. Go! Our good night tonight is good night. Don't let anyone set parameters on your dreams. Your dreams are yours and yours alone. Go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah even, a Rosh Hashanah party. I don't know. It's the Jewish New Year. We'll party. We party. We will party again. We will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until tomorrow night at more 8 than ish, know that you, and you, but most importantly you, yes you, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. It's time for dinner.